You want to be the best tank build there is? I got you right now, right here. And listen, this is the only definitive build you'll need to learn how to play tank. So first off, what you're going to need to do is you're going to get you a Mo Blade and you get you the spear with the Stone Split attribute. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm sure you'll figure it out just fine. So first, what you want to do is the best in slot is obviously the Rainwear sweat, the Rain Whisperer set. I'm not rocking it, but that's because I haven't got any gold in it now, have I? So then we're going to go ahead and switch to our armors. And for our armors, you definitely want to rock the Crescent Moon. If you're not rocking the Crescent Moon, I don't care. Go kick rocks. Crescent Moon is going to be your best in slot simply because it's giving you the maximum value for HP and survivability. Good lord. I choked on my water. But it doesn't matter. So what we're going to do here is, I'm teaching you the basic bread and butter combo of what we got to do. As far as your abilities go, your inner ways are almost, this is almost a must in slot, is your Immortal Chant, your Exquisitive Scenery, and your Art of Resistance. These are must slots. These are must slots. And of course, so is Battle Anthem. Battle Anthem is just like, if you're not rocking Battle Anthem with this setup, you're throwing. You're honestly just throwing. Because Battle Anthem is going to give you that extra charge damage. Your inner ways, or whatever these are called, it doesn't matter. Mystic skills, whatever you want to rock, you rock it. There's optimal stuff, but it doesn't matter. Rock whatever you feel comfortable with. So now that we got the basic setup going, here's what you're going to do when you actually fight the boss. You're going to go ahead, run up to him like normal. And when you run up to him like normal, you want to charge your full hair. This is the basic heavy with the spear. And then you switch to your Mo Blade, and then you get the Q. This Q gives you a 30% damage increase. This is where all the damage is. Look at that. 7k, 21k. It's huge deeps. Look at that. I already exhausted him, and he's done. He's done for. He's done for. If you're not rocking this way, you're not cooking. There's a spear combo again, straight to the Mo Blade. You charge the Mo Blade heavy. You can't get any more simpler than that. Boom. Already almost exhausted. Again, you can run with the charge too, so just don't forget about that. Boom. Next, we're into phase 2. This phase takes longer simply due to the fact these little rat bastards go underneath the floor, and they make it real annoying to fight against. So, obviously, you just parry, you do the same thing, but since there's more of them, there's a little bit of different strategy you can go here. But I'm just going to stick to the same bread and butter. You charge up the spear, you charge up your extra 30% damage, and then you do damage. But now they're underground because you killed them so quickly. So now you got to wait for them to play whack-a-mole. Because why the hell wouldn't they play whack-a-mole in the middle of a boss fight? At least it's not the barrel lady, am I right? Who wants to fight me wrong for the 15th time just so the barrels explode randomly and the gold circles blow up your head? That's just me, though. Me personally, I'll stick to my easy farming methods. Not to say that the hero trials aren't fun. They are fun, but I'll stick to my methods. Next up, what we got here is obviously, we gotta wait 10 goddamn minutes, because why else are we gonna play whack-a-mole when these little mole wheels aren't even coming out of the damn floor? See, look, oh, I missed that one, don't pay attention to that. Yes, and this bow is broken, and you can still hit 400s. Well worth it. There's not much more to say. Why aren't you rocking the Stone Split set? We're about to get the Mo Katana or whatever it's called. It's going to be a great time. See, look, this is what I was talking about, the alternative setup. You can pull them in. If there's more than one enemy, you can draw them in with a stun lock. That was the tilde move. It is very useful in PvP, and it's very useful against multiple enemies. As you can see here, basic stuff. But I believe you can become best tank. Honestly, when you're doing PvP as a tank, the best thing for you is going to be positioning. You're going to want to have a good healer. Hopefully your healer can heal you. If not, you're not screwed per se, but you definitely got to play smarter. Here's the basic combo. Full charge on the spear. Get that red going, then you go into the Mo Blade. Now that you're in the Mo Blade, you got to charge it up to the red. Now you see how red? Second hit, you parry. The reason you parry is because you can cancel the animation to do more DPS. Because you can get a second hit in with the red before the red goes away, and you're just doing more damage that way. Because once you actually go for the full hit, it takes so long. Look how long it takes so long. That was a spear Q though, or the spear tilde. The spear tilde is great at PvE as long as you're on the hero trials or hero realm, simply due to the fact they don't work there. But if you do it in everywhere else, it will give you a boss knockdown. The shield, very resourceful. Look how much extra green HP I got there. Okay, now we're going to go straight into some PvP. I'm very bad at PvP, forewarned, but I'm just going to show you roughly what you're expecting for a PvP match. Obviously, I try to get that extra 30% damage. It's always a mistake to do that, I won't lie to you. If you're a better player, you can definitely do it. It's not me though. So what you're going to do is, for PvP, your main focus is your spear, because your spear makes you hyper agile. But that's not to say you're not going to play with your Mo Blade, because you have exquisite scenery. When you put your Mo Blade on and you just successfully defend with it, you can hit a counter attack. Let's see if we can get one off here. But if you can get that counter attack off, it does huge damage. But of course, see, look, there it is. That's the Mo Blade I was talking about there. You don't want to click F. You want to go straight into just a heavy R and then do extra damage, because it will do more damage that way, and you can get more stun locks. The basic combo for the spear is just light attack, the full light attack circle, and then you're gonna go Q, and then you go back into light attack. I didn't hit here. I'm not good at PvP. I could just tell you what to do though. Just listen to me. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Okay, not really though. Not particularly. You get it though. I'm sure you'll understand. You're smart cookies. I'll give you one more run at what a proper PvP setup looks like, though I can't promise you I'll win. I don't think I'm gonna win here. See, look. The biggest weakness in PvP for this blade is hypermobility units and ranged units. So we're talking like umbrella, fan, those kinds of things. Very hard. Okay, maybe not hard. If you're a better player, you're probably okie dokie with it. But those are the hardest things to counter.